Hey friends, and thank you so much for tuning in with me today. One time I go over my March BoxyCharm. And for those of you that don't know, March BoxyCharm is a monthly beauty subscription service. It's $21 a month and you get 4 to 5 full-size products each month delivered to your doorstep, like I said, for $21. And so this month, I thought I would come on and share my thoughts, and I kind of am doing it a little different this month. Instead of just getting on and showing you guys like what I actually got, I received my box earlier this month, so I have a really good opinion on the products in this box because I've been blessed enough, you know, to play with them now for about a week and a half. But this month's theme, you always get a card in the box. It's called Bay Caution. And it looks like this. And on the back of it, it gives you a description of the items within your box, how much they cost, and maybe like tips and tricks on how to use them. And this is an overall look of my box. And so we'll just start with the very first thing on here. And these are the South Main 3-Eye Gel Packs. Now, I have used all 3 of these gel packs. There was 3 that came within the box. Let's see how much they were. They were $10. It says our under eye gels are great for an easy mask without the work of a messy cleanup. They soften and moisturize to ensure that you look rested and refreshed. Now, I have used all 3 of them. They were like a bright pink gel, and you had to leave them on for 30 minutes. And that's what was so hard, in my opinion, because after about 5 minutes, they wanted to start sliding down my eyes. And anyone that is like really sensitive to strong scents, like in your beauty products, these were heavenly fragranced with like this rose scent. Now, that didn't bother me personally because I'm not sensitive to smell, but for anyone that was, this wouldn't have been, you know. And honestly, my eyes might have been a little more moisturized up under there, but I couldn't seem to deal with brightness. It didn't like make my dark puffy, you know, under eyes go away. So these are kind of hit or miss, I guess you could say. And the next in this is this Pretty Vulgar blush. And as you can see, the outer packaging is gorgeous. It is plastic, but it looks very vintage. And this is, it's called Make Them Blush. And the color I got was Prim Vixen. And now this is the only product I haven't used. I did swatch it, but as you guys can see there, this is very bright fuchsia. And now from the swatch, you know, very pigmented, you know, but you know, if this is a color blush that you go for, then I would say it would be beautiful because the formula feels very smooth. You know, when it goes on, you can see a little bit of patchiness throughout it. But I'm sure, you know, finger swatches are so much different than when you actually get it on a brush and apply it to your cheeks. So, you know, and these are it's $26, and this is a new brand that launched in Sephora. They had 2 different variations this month. I was really hoping I would get the more wearable peachy color, but I did end up getting this one. And maybe if I was going to do like maybe a, you know, spring's coming, a really pretty pink eyeshadow look, it might work as eyeshadow, but for a blush for me, this just isn't, you know, just isn't my jam. So I say pass on that. Then we got this brush set, and this is the Vintage Cosmetic Company Smokey Eye Makeup Brush Set, and it is $23.15. And I like how it was like so precise there, 15 cents. So let me open it up. I have used these brushes. They are synthetic. Let me get them in order here. They do come in order like 1, 2, and 3. It says step 1 for the money, step 2 for the show, step 3, go girl go. And so these are the brushes. And yes, you can see mine are dirty. I have used them. And now this one is, let me see exactly what it says on it. step 1 is use your eyeshadow brush to sweep a light shimmery color over your lids. Now, with this brush, this isn't a brush that is going to put your shimmer on. I use this brush because I would pack the color in my outer corner. It isn't a good blending brush. It's just good for packing on color. That's it. And then step 2, for the shadow, it says pack a darker color onto the angled shadow brush and work into the crease. Now, I did use this to pack my transition color into my crease, but because it's angled, this just isn't the type of, you know, transition color or crease brush that I actually want to work that color into my crease. I'm more like a round brush, but you know, if you like an angled brush, this did get the job done. You know, it picked up pigment well, so you know, I would say it's a decent brush. Step 3 is this smudger brush. Can be used to blend the 2 shades together, or alternatively use an even darker color to accent the crease. Now, with this smudger brush, I like to use it up underneath my waterline, like to smudge my color out, or my brow bone highlight. That's what I had been using this one for, is for my brow bone highlight. Hey, Nikki, how are you? So I like to use it for my brow bone highlight. So like I said, these are decent brushes. Do I see 2315 in them? Absolutely not. So I would just have to say pass on them, because doing a smoky eye, I would have to have more brushes than this. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. This isn't actually a complete set for me to complete a full smoky eye look. So then the next thing in the box is this Bella Pierre, I'll spit it out in a second, guys, volumizing mascara. And this is, it was $20, and I've not used it. I didn't open it because there was like 2 or 3 different variations of mascara in the box. So instead of opening this one, I'm going to pass this and put it into your all's giveaway basket, because my sweet cousin Kim actually got the mascara that I was wanting. And it's called the Double Decker mascara by Butter London, and I'm not really sure what the retail value of this one was. Like I said, she got it in her box and mailed it to me. But I had got a sample of this mascara, and I'm already blessed with natural long lashes. You guys know I don't get down with false lashes. I'm natural. You know, if I'm going to do it, I want to be comfortable, and I don't want something to weigh my eyelashes down. And so this mascara I really, really enjoyed as a sample that I used. However, I didn't like it on my top lashes. I like it for my bottom lashes because it really gets in there and separates them and makes it look like I have more than 1 or 2 lashes on the bottom. I did use it today for my bottom lashes, and I just think it really volumizes, really gets in there, and, you know, makes it look like I have more lashes than a handful. And so I do like the Double Decker mascara by Butter London. But like I said, I just like it for that bottom. So a shout out to my cousin Kim. Thank you for mailing it to me. I am enjoying it. And then the big thing in the box this month that everyone was so excited to get is this palette by Pure. And it is a $36 eyeshadow palette. And now it did come with the plastic covering, the bubble wrap, and then it actually had the outer sleeve on it for protection. And this is the eyeshadow palette. And I've played with this eyeshadow palette, guys, like I said, for about a week and a half now, and I have some strong opinions about it. The matte shadows, which is this one, these 2, and this one, they're wonderful. They're very pigmented. I'll give you guys some swatches. They blend well. They build up good. You know, I have no complaint overall with the matte shadows. The only matte shadow that I would even say, you know, there would be a complaint about, right here is the swatches of them, is this one right here in BFF. this magenta color right here. And only because I noticed when I would pack it on, it would be kind of patchy. And then when I would go to blend it out, I did use this brush to pack it on. It was like when I would go to blend, I was losing it. So I would have to go back in, pack it back on, blend it back out. And I kept losing my pigmentation on it. But this black, which is called Boxy Black and MIA, these two right here, they are more like they're a shimmer, but they're kind of like a satin shimmer. Now, the black, I will say, once on the eye and blended out, there's a swatch of those. See, you can see the little bit of micro glitter there in the MIA one. But with the black, I did use it today. Once you get it on your eye and blend it out, you can't see the micro glitter, and you can't really tell that it's a shimmer. It is a very pigmented, as you can see in the swatch, black matte shadow. But now for these two shadows right here, and these shimmers, this one, that one, and this top one, they're like, you know, a normal shimmer. I'll give you guys a quick swatch of those. You know, they go on good with all shimmer shadows. You guys know that I use Fix Plus. That's just, you know, I want the most. That's a swatch of them. I want the most out of my shimmer shadows on the lid that I can get. So with all shimmer shadows, I always go in and use Fix Plus. But these two shadows right here, which are called Charmer and Aliens. These two, they are kind of more like a pressed glitter shadow. They are very hard to work with, very chunky. As you guys can see right there on my fingers in the swatches, they are very, very chunky. And they've been hard to work with. It wasn't a very good swatch. You guys can see right there in the swatches. See how chunky it hangs? With these shadows, the only way that I have found those two to work is I have to use a base, put a glitter glue on that base, and then go in with a wet, flat packer brush, pack on the shadow, and then instead of sweeping it across my eyelid, I have to go in like a packing motion. That is the color that, I have this color right here on my eyelid today because I did use the palette as my eyeshadow. And as long as you use a glitter glue and have your brush wet and use the packing motion, it's fine. It stays intact. It doesn't, you know, you have fallout. But with the right brush, you know, a big enough brush, it'll sweep the fallout up off your face. And sometimes I have found it will leave a little bit of glitter behind, but nothing major. But overall, I enjoy this palette. I do think it is one of BoxyCharm's best palettes they have given us in the box. However, just these two shades are hard to use. In my opinion, I don't believe this is a beginner-friendly palette. Because the colors are a little harder to work with and get them to blend out, smoothly, seamlessly. So in my opinion, I don't think it's a beginner palette, but, overall, I am satisfied with it. Do I see $36 in it? No, I don't. I have, drugstore palettes that perform just as well, if not better, as these, such as the new, Milani palettes. These palettes are amazing. They're $20 and they perform like a high-end eyeshadow. So, overall, I do like it. I have enjoyed it. I have got some good looks out of it. But for $36, I'm not really sure that it's worth that price. So, and that's it, guys. That's all that I received in my March box. I would love to know what you guys received in your box. If you do get BoxyCharm each month, let me know down below in the comments. Did you like it? Did you guys find the eyeshadow palette a little hard to work with? Just let me know your all's, opinion about it. And that's it, guys. That's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys have a blessed day wherever you are. And until next time, everyone. Bye, guys.